stars hoop at Nets. Nets on fire, building champions on and off the court.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Local media has the biggest impact on your daily life. It's what's around you, what matters. And at Canyon Media, our goal is to deliver the very best in local entertainment, news, and media. From our award-winning radio stations like 99.9 Coney Country to Southern Utah's #1 source for local news, St. George News, Canyon Media, here for you.
This holiday season, enjoy fresh, festive sushi from Kabuto Sushi and Ramen Bar. Dine in or take out. Customizable rolls and appetizers made by expert chefs. Call 801-822-1752 and make your holiday feast unforgettable.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to House of Jump, where gravity meets excitement. Jump, dunk, and dodge your way into a world of laughter and adrenaline. Whether you're a high-flying pro or just looking to defy gravity, House of Jump is where the thrill begins. Elevate your fun, slam dunk like a champion, and dodge obstacles with style. House of Jump is where every moment is a soaring adventure. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to our house, the House of Jump, or purchase Jump Time online at houseofjump.com.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Check out this week's edition of TGIF on stgeorgenews.com. TGIF is your weekend adventure guide to all the fun and exciting things going on in Southern Utah this weekend. Find this week's edition at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab. Have a blast this weekend.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Did you know that St. George News has a new app? Download the St. George News app today and stay up to date on everything happening in Southern Utah. Get instant notifications on news, weather, sports, and more. Download the app today and get your local news now.
Looking for a great lunch and great value with endless options for everyone? Then hurry over to Mountain Mike's Pizza for our all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. Mountain Mike's Weekday Lunch Buffet. It's lunch and salad bar the way it ought to be.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the...
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Hello, sports fans.
Well, greetings, salutations, and good evening on a Wednesday night, the start of Region 9 basketball here live on the Fan Sports Network. Devin Dixon, Boston Dixon, Dusty Allen, Emma Johansson, whole crew at the Tigers Den, and region play kind of sneaks up on you fast, doesn't it, Boston?
Yeah, it's right back to the start of the season. Hurricane coming off a big playoff run last year. Desert Hills trying to prove some people wrong coming into the season, so it should be a good one.
Yeah, 4-2 are the Tigers, lost in the semis, like you said, to the eventual state championship. Had a lead late in that game. It just kind of withered down in a really good season for Coach Adam Stout. And he's got a good core group back led by Brigham Kemp. And Desert Hills, preseason picked down a little bit in the standings, 5th in the Region 9 preseason poll. But Coach Allred back for another run with this Tiger team, and they got a good big, one of the best bigs in Region 9 in Jack Openshaw.
Yeah, they look good. I saw the first half of one of their preseason games. Openshaw's footwork down low looked great. He's going to be big key to this game. And then they got some shooters on the outside too, so they can make things happen from 3.
Going to be fun. It's our Boulevard home game of the week. Want to welcome you into our pregame show built by Bucks Ace Hardware and Sport Court of Southern Utah. And boy, oh boy, we got a good one on tap. Kind of a light crowd right now. Not a ton of people packed in the Tigers Den. But the ones that were here saw a really entertaining JV game. Desert Hills wins it. It was a 1-point game at halftime. The JV went down to the wire. Desert Hills kind of pulled away the last couple minutes to win 66-59, but a very entertaining game.
No, it was a good game. They were playing aggressive. I could see a little smack talk going on in the court. Taylor North hit a big 3 there at the end of the game to kind of give Desert Hills the lead going into the game, and they were able to hold them off.
Yep, 7-point win there. We're hoping the varsity game is just as good. We got lots to get to. We're going to take a break. We'll tell you how they've gotten to this point as region play pre-Christmas is underway tonight. We'll also tell you the other matchups going on tonight, 2 other games to tee up for you. One of which we are streaming on the fansportsnetwork.com. That's the Pineview versus Snow Canyon game. Not on the radio, but on the live stream. So anybody looking for that game, you can go watch that game from the pit at Pineview High School. And then the other game tonight, Crimson on the road. Always tough to go up to the Nest at Cedar High.
Yeah, big travel. Got to sit in that bus for 45 minutes, get a little cold going up there. So we'll see how that game goes down.
Yeah, going to be toasty in the gym, and the band's going to be right on top of you, and we'll see how that game plays out as well. We'll keep you updated with those scores throughout the night. Dixie is playing tonight as well, but they're playing out of region. They're up north taking on Timpview tonight, but they won't start their region schedule until next week. We are live here from the Tigers Den, getting you ready for high school hoops on a Wednesday night. Quick break, message from our sponsors, more of the pregame show built by Bucks Ace Hardware when we come back.
Hello, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in Southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks Ace stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
Welcome back to the Tigers Den. Region 9 basketball presented by the Boulevard. Devin Dixon, Boston Dixon with you here, ready for high school hoops. It sneaks up on you, and we are into region play tonight. Fresh slate. The preseason is not done yet. A lot of teams will still play some non-region games through the holidays, but a lot of teams have 2 or 3 region games pre-Christmas. So really important to get off to a really good start. Again, Hurricane comes in. Nice to be at home for the Region 9 opener. Beat Green Canyon by 20. Just laid the throttle on Canyon View. Lost to Orem in their 3rd game of the season. Then when they went up to the Tuller basketball tournament in Cache Valley last week, Tigers beat Skyview by 30. Also took care of Mountain Crest by 27, but lost on Saturday to Ridgeline in that 3rd day of that tournament, 56-46 to drop their 2nd game of the season. So 4-2 under Coach Adam Stout, who's done an incredible job here, kind of revitalizing the Tiger program. Such a great run, like Boston mentioned last year. A lot of people were kind of rooting in Southern Utah for the Tigers, the last team standing there in Cedar City for the state championship.
Yeah, I was up in Cedar, up at SUU, watching a few of those games, came in between classes, and the crowd was definitely on Hurricane's side. Everybody in Region 9 was there rooting for them. They were a fun team to root for, playing really up-tempo, really quick, getting steals. So it's kind of a heartbreaking loss they had to Green Canyon there to finish the run, but it was really exciting while it was going on.
But got some key contributors like, Brigham Kemp and Quinn Gubler and Asher Blair. And, they've got some really good up-and-coming. Lincoln Stout, of course, a big integral part of that team from last year. And then they've added in some guys that we should see some time. Bradley Rosa Jr., Carter Wardle, McCabe Gardner, Clyde Barrett, some guys that they've added in that didn't see a lot of varsity time for Coach Stout last year. As for Desert Hills, they lost their first game at home in their tournament that they were hosting. Heartbreaker, they lost it 63-59, actually had a lead for a lot of that game, and then bounced back nicely, beat Clearfield 64-55, hammered down on Spanish Fork 60-38. Beat Canyon View by 11, but then lost to Ridgeline in that game. Was it 59-41? So they lose by 18, and then lost by Green Canyon by 6. But then hammered down on Logan and got their 4th win on Saturday. So they went 2-1 or 1-2 up in Cache Valley, where Hurricane in that tournament went 2-1. All right, we'll take a quick timeout and we'll get you closer to tip-off. Tigers getting ready to host Desert Hills. It's our Boulevard home game of the week. We'll take a break. When we come back, keys to the game. We'll break it down for you on the Fan Sports Network.
To us, pizza the way it ought to be isn't just our slogan. It's our promise and our passion to give you the best dining experience and the best tasting pizza you expect. For over 40 years, we've been making pizza the way it ought to be. Handmade with the freshest and finest ingredients. Our dough is made fresh daily, and we use 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese and toppings to the edge. There's pizza, and then there's Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
As a local business owner, it's important to get the word out about your business. More people equals more revenue for you. Get your business in front of over 160,000 people in Southern Utah each week with St. George News. Contact St. George News today.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Asphalt, we don't often think about it, but we use it every single day. Holbrook Asphalt's innovative HA5 product slows asphalt aging by 67%, making roads last longer and cost less to own. Visit holbrookasphalt.com to discover more.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee, anytime is a good time to sip and smile. Scooter's Coffee, open 7 days a week.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
Hey, we're back, everybody. Glad you're with us here on the radio on the Fan Sports Network, 99.5, 95.3, 93.1 if you're listening up in Cedar City. We'll get you updates of that Crimson Cedar game throughout the night tonight, or if you're watching on KSLSports.com or the Fan Sports Network on YouTube. We shared the link on our socials, or you can just go search the Fan Sports Network on YouTube, and you'll be able to find us tonight. Devin Dixon and Boston Dixon, the debut for Boston, joining me tonight. Excited to have him. And let's get to our keys to the game. And a lot to break down in this one since this is the Region 9 opener. Keys to the game brought to you by the City of St. George. Your kid's sports journey starts as a young kid on the fields, on the courts, through the City of St. George Recreation Department. So get out and play for youth or adult sports. Just check them out and sign up. They've got junior jazz signups. They've got some of their spring sports signups as well. Boston, let's start with the Desert Hills Thunder, the visiting team. What is going to be important for Coach Allred and the team tonight?
I think first big thing for the Desert Hills Thunder is they got to get some points in the paint. They got to get the ball down low to Jack, open Shaw, let him use that footwork, get some easy buckets down there.
Yeah.
And then the second big point would be defend the three. Hurricanes got some sharp shooters that sit out there on the arc. You got to be able to get out, get pressure in their face, disrupt them a little bit, stop the threes from coming in bunches.
Yeah, mainly Brigham Kemp. It's going to be really interesting to see who gets the assignment. Maybe Colton Andrus, but maybe a little bit of committee trying to guard Brigham Kemp, who comes in and averaging 22 points per game.
Definitely going to need some help defense there, making sure he doesn't take over and dominate this game.
Yep.
And then lastly, they need to limit the turnovers. Brigham Young is leading the state in steals, and they are turning it over at 10 turnovers a game for Desert Hills. So they got to take care of the ball on offense, make sure they're getting the majority of their possessions to the basket.
Yeah, if Brigham Kemp can average 5.2 at the end of the season, that is a phenomenal number of steals per game.
Absurd.
I mean, in just 4A, the next closest is 2.5 steals a game behind Brigham Kemp. That's how good defensively. And everybody talks about him offensively, but with the stat like that, his defense is shining through to start this season.
Yeah, he's really just a spark plug for the Tigers. Can get you going on both ends.
All right, those are your keys to the game brought to you by the City of St. George. Let's take a look at the Hurricane Tigers.
Hurricane wants to play fast. They got to play with some tempo, keep the ball in their possession, play how they want to play, take advantage of the smaller bodies they got moving quicker.
Yep.
They also got to win the battle on the boards. They're a little smaller team in Desert Hills. Jack dominates the boards down low. He's averaging about 8 rebounds a game, so they got to get in there and get some boards, especially on the offensive boards too, because Desert Hills is good at getting those offensive rebounds.
Yeah, they average more offensive boards per game than defensive boards per game right now, which is really unusual. About 11.5 on the offensive end and only about 10 on the defensive end. So certainly, I'm sure Coach Stout has emphasized with his guys, rebound and then run.
Yeah,
get it out and let those guards push it. Anything else?
When they don't run, though, they got to make sure they execute in those half-court sets. They are obviously running a lot, but when they do get in those half-court sets, they got to take advantage, get some points on the board.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that half-court offense looks for both of these teams tonight. All right, those are your keys to the game. Get out and play through the St. George City Recreation Department. We'll take another quick timeout. When we come back, we'll pick our Findlay Subaru Star Watch. Also, House of Jump starting lineups and the tip here in our pregame show, built by Bucks Ace Hardware and Sport Court of Southern Utah. Back after a message from our great local partners.
Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Pre-game show built by Buck's Ace Hardware, location State Street here in Hurricane. Great gift for the holidays for everyone on your list. Of course, the location Dino Crossing and out there in Santa Clara. Think Bucks this Christmas. Devin and Boston hanging out with you here. They've lowered the American flag down. We're just a few moments away from introductions and our national anthem. But one more thing we got to do, Boston. We got to pick our Findlay Subaru Star Watch. Of all the talented players for Desert Hills and for Hurricane, who are you really excited to watch play in the Region 9 opener here tonight? Brought to you by our friends at Findlay Subaru.
I mean, for Hurricane, it's got to be Brigham Kemp, right? I mean, 23 game. That's fourth in 4A for the state. And then 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals a game. Just absurd stat line. As we said before, he leads the 4A in steals by over 3 steals a game. And I'm excited to watch him play, see the energy he brings and how it goes for him.
I agree. Brigham Kemp, I mean, we saw how good he was as a junior, and we know he played at a high level on the AU circuit all summer long and a lot of the big tournaments. And this is my first look at him this year. I've been heard a lot about how the summer went for a lot of our Region 9 players, but you don't get to see those guys unless you're traveling around the country. So now that we're in a region play, I couldn't agree more. Our Findlay Subaru Star Watch for the Hurricane Tigers, Brigham Kemp, is a big jack then for Desert Hills, who leads them in scoring.
I mean, it's got to be. He's leading the team in scoring. He's leading the team in rebounds. He's 8th in 4A in rebounds for a game, and he's just the vocal point of their offense.
Yeah, he's a leader. Interesting enough, I was kind of teasing Jack during our Fan Sports Network Media Day. I said, hey, your sister is, I hear, a better athlete than you. Of course, she was part of that volleyball team that just won a state championship a couple of weeks ago. And he laughed and said, yeah, I got to give her credit. She's got a state championship, and she's a heck of an athlete. I think it's his only sister, by the way. And so, obviously, the height of the Openshaw family. His little brother's a sophomore on this team. He's about the same height as Jack is. Jay Openshaw goes about 6'4", 6'5". Saw him play a little bit earlier the JV game. He's getting limited minutes in the varsity, so we'll see if he gets in tonight. But they need Jack to have a big game. Hurricane can match with Clyde Barrett down there, 6'5" on 6'5". That's a pretty fair fight. It's going to be really interesting to see the points in the paint battle.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see how they defend up on Openshaw. If they leave Barrett alone down there to fend for himself, or if they're sending some help his way. But Barrett's got some good stats. He's been good so far this preseason, so we'll see how it matches up down there.
All right, we're going to get our House of Jump starting lineup after our national anthem. Do want to thank some of our other great sponsors, the Back Nine Golf, now with 2 locations in St. George Open, including that new one over there on George Washington Drive across from Summit Athletic Club, and another one open in January, I think 2nd, over on Sunset, and our friends at the Stretch Lab. We'll take the break, come back, intros, and the tip on the Fan Sports Network.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Kabuto's, St. George's #1 sushi and ramen bar. Student specials available Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Make sure and give them a follow on social media at Kabuto Utah for weekly giveaways and local events.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Hey, it's Sheldon Demke. Check out the latest episode of What's on the Menu, a behind-the-scenes tour of local restaurants. We'll see some of their favorite dishes and get an inside look on how these dishes are prepared. Check out this week's episode at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the Tigers Den. Hurricane Tigers taking on the Desert Hills Thunder. Our crosstown rivalries get underway tonight in our Boulevard Home game of the week. Glad you are with us on the Fan Sports Network. We'll get on the radio momentarily, but starting lineups, here we go. Brought to you by the House of Jump. They got some great deals right now. Gift cards on sale. Get out and enjoy the holidays if you're not leaving town, and have some fun with the kids at the House of Jump. And let's meet the starters for Coach Chris Allred. Multiple state champions over the years in girls basketball and baseball and a bunch of sports. He started his career as teacher years ago at Snow Canyon, had a stint at Pineview. Now at Desert Hills, one of the longest-running tenured coaches in the state, and he's got the guys ready to go. And we meet the starting five for the Thunder. Tawaifa going to get the nod, of course. Tawaifa, this kid, uber athletic. We saw him a little bit on the football field. Then you got Colton Andrus, second leading scorer so far this year. And then you've got Sam Chase. The Chase name's pretty synonymous with Desert Hills basketball. His older brothers both played here.
Mason and Ben, yeah.
Yeah, Mason and Ben. And then, of course, you've got Tyson Arthur that will start tonight. And then the big guy, Boston picked him as our Findlay Subaru Star Watch player, Jack Openshaw, averaging 16 and almost 7 rebounds per contest. Brigham Kemp, the first to get introduced for head coach Adam Stout. That stat line pretty ridiculous.
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, 23, 5, 5, and 5. That's, if you're putting that up in the NBA, you're an all-star.
You are for sure. And Quinn Gubler got a lot of experience back from last year. Asher Blair, he is a baby-faced sniper. He can absolutely shoot the three, one of Boston's keys to the game. Got to defend that three for Desert Hills. There is Lincoln Stout. We saw him really burst on the scene last year and have a great season coming off the bench. We played some meaningful minutes in that semifinal run. And then down inside, Clyde Barrett. That's the matchup maybe within the matchup. Barrett versus Openshaw. I'm excited to see the two bigs go pound for pound.
Yeah, I think Openshaw and Barrett, and then whoever's guarding Kemp for Desert Hills, those are going to be the two matchups to watch for the game. See which way this matchup tilts.
Starting lineups again, brought to you by House of Jump. Great gifts, including gift cards with some bonus cash over there. Santa's hooking it up at House of Jump, and of course, perfect for your kids' next birthday party. They encourage you to bounce off the walls at the House of Jump. Check out the website, houseofjump.com. Hopefully get a House of Jump dunker too tonight. Tip is up, and it's won by the Thunder. They're wearing the purples tonight. New look, new purples. Got approved as a school color last year. They look pretty clean.
I mean, I'd like to take credit for that. I started a purple trend on the golf team a few years back, and it's expanded everywhere.
Inside, a shot won't go, and a quick miss that was out of the hand of Tawaifa. Netta Tawaifa. And Kemp at the other end. Lost his dribble, gets it onto the baseline, and he stepped out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover there. Blair just couldn't stay in.
That was good defense by Arthur. Pushed him right up on the baseline, got him to step out, and turnover.
So both teams empty on their opening possession. Keeping track of the score. Brought to you by Wilkinson's House of Lighting tonight. Wilkinson's hoping they light up the scoreboard. If we get over 55 points on the Holbrook Asphalt Big Score Dessert, everybody can get free yogurt at Yogurtland after the game. Holbrook Asphalt is paying for it. Turnover there by the Thunder. Asher Blair turnaround jumper at the other end. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Yeah, nice little spin move there in the paint. Got it right around. Floated it up over the defender. Easy bucket.
So Blair with the game's opening bucket from right in the middle of the key, and the Thunder now with another possession trying to find the answer here. A little give and go. Down the lane, beautiful finger roll, and a scoop shot goes for Arthur.
Yeah, nice take by Arthur. Came up the right elbow, 1-2 step to the lane, got right through the defenders, and easy bucket.
All right, welcome in our radio audience here. Just a minute and 25 seconds into this game. We are tied 2-2. 3 from Blair. It was a set 3, but he left a little bit short. And Netta Tawaifa goes and grabs that loose ball rebound. And Colton Anderson will bring it in the front court. Goes to Openshaw. Openshaw on a power dribble to the right side to Arthur. Arthur stop and pop, 15-footer. Left it a little bit short, didn't get the friendly bounce.
Yeah, bad bounce there. Good clean shot. Could have thrown it. Quick three.
Yeah, and the other end, Blair put it in the microwave and heat it up. That's a Nets on fire 3. He's got all 5 points for the Tigers.
Yeah, Andrews on that first missed 3 by Blair got out in his face that time, left him wide open, and he banged it down.
Blair averaging 10 a game through the first 6. He's already got 5 here tonight, and another takeaway there. They stealed away from Jack Openshaw. Cross-court skip. Lincoln Stout will hoist the triple. That won't fall. And rebound Tawaifa. Tawaifa into the front court. Over to Chase. Get it to Jack. Running 5 out here. Man-to-man defense implied. Home whites with the red trim for the Tigers. Arthur will take a triple. Back iron too strong. Rebound fought for. Tawaifa goes and gets it. And second chance. There's that offensive rebounding.
Yeah, good aggressive going to the basket for Waifa. And a great left hand lay in around the defender for another 2.
Netta Tawaifa there gets an and 1 opportunity. Chance to go to the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line, get the 3-point play. Beautiful finish on that finger roll with the left hand. I think he actually is left-handed, is he not?
I have.
Or he's just ambidextrous.
He is shooting left-handed right now, so he's got to be left-handed.
And you got to have that in the scouting report, right? Take away that left hand. Most guys are right-handed in Region 9 basketball. There's a few exceptions to that rule, like Netta. But he misfires from the stripe.
Does miss that free throw, though.
So it's a 1-point lead for the Tigers, 5-4. And Kemp gives it up in the corner. Another 3 for Blair. Back iron, tipped, batted around, controlled. And the big guy turnaround jumper won't go for Clyde Barrett. It's loose, and it'll last be touched by Hurricane. And the student section doesn't like it here. The Tigers did. They want Tigers ball all night long.
Yeah, Tawaifa did a good job getting out to the 3 in the corner there on Blair, putting pressure in his face. That's 2 missed from with the guy in his face, and then 1 made wide open.
5-4 here, not even halfway through the opening quarter in our Boulevard home game of the week on the Fan Sports Network. And a steal. Here comes Clyde Barry. Showtime. House of jump, dunk, tomahawk with one hand. Flush it down.
Clyde Bear was able to get Openshaw out at the top of the key, got a steal off the pass, and took it right to the rim.
That's a big man's dream. Nobody around. At the other end, answering Netta. No, he left it hanging on the rim short. Oh, it was a beautiful move, but he couldn't finish. Here comes BK. BK, 1. Down the lane, draws the contact and the foul, something he's so good at. Take another look. Brigham Kemp saying, hey, this is fun, guys, but let me get a shot off here, getting all the way to the rack. But here is the steal, Boston, in the house of jump dunk. Smooth.
Yep.
Smooth.
No problem with it. Got right up there.
6'5", Mr. Clyde Barrett saying thank you very much. Defense leading the transition dunks. Yes, please. And the Tiger fans loving it here. BK misses the free throw. And 7-4 Tigers. One more from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line for Kemp.
Shooting 74% from the free throw line, so 2 misses. That's not usual for Mr. Kemp, but an offensive board and a putback by Barrett. Right to the lane with the left hand.
So if you're going to miss 2 free throws, the blue-collar lunch pail hard hat out, and Mr. Barrett says, I got your back, BK. Now BK has a steal for a moment. Chase tracks it down. Over to Andrus. Hard drive by Andrus. Shot, good cork knife shot off the backboard with some English. That was not easy for Colton Andrus.
That was pretty nifty there. Had his body turned left, looked back right, and put it up for an easy bucket.
9-6 our score. Tigers by 3. Blair blocked by Chase. Chase to Netta. Tawaifa, left-hand lane, no, but a whistle and a foul, and he'll be shooting free throws.
That was a nice block right there by Chase. I feel like I've heard that line blocked by Chase many times, and he got right up there, put the hand straight on the ball, and turnover for the Thunder.
Yeah, the Chase family, pretty long, pretty wiry, very springy, athletic. And this is the youngest of the brothers. And Tawaifa free throw. Nothing but the bottom there. Logan Keat checking in.
Keat hit a couple big threes in the JV game earlier as well. He hit 2 in a row in the third quarter.
See if he's still hot. Tawaifa, second free throw. That's good. So Netta's got a quick 4 points to pace the Thunder, and they've cut the lead down to 9-8. Region 9 opener for both these teams. 3:30 left here in the first quarter. Gubler turns the corner. Nobody home. Right-hand laying from the left side. Oh, yeah. Quinn Gubler.
They overstepped guard and Asher Blair on the 3 there at the top of the key with the help defense, and Gubler took it right to the rack for an easy bucket.
Andrus to open shot. Thunder trying to answer. Oh, nice move by Arthur. Finger roll. Good.
Arthur, little jab step, takes it down the baseline. Nice bucket there. Good move by Arthur.
Ooh, T.A. Tyson Arthur, my first look at him, I like what I see. He's looked to shoot and score and played aggressive here. He's got 4. Inside BK, hard drive, lost it out of bounds, and a turnover for the Tigers.
That evens up the turnover count at 3-3 for the Thunder and the Tigers.
Stats brought to you by Scooters Coffee. They got some festive drinks. If you like peppermint during the holidays, you can get about any drink there at Scooters, not far here from Hurricane High School, with some peppermint mocha. How about it at Scooters Coffee? Shot won't go by Netta.
They caught Kemp trying to get a little steal there, and Tawaifa got an open jumper.
And here comes Blair and the Tigers nursing a 1-point lead, 11-10. Blair thought about the 3. Instead, he'll drive it, try to dump it, and it's taken away.
Great help D there by Tawaifa. He leaned over, went back to his man, and was right there for getting that steal.
Turnover number 4 on Hurricane in this game. Open shot, nearly had it taken away, but regains it over to Andrus. Andrus, he's doubled, he's in trouble. He might need a timeout. Instead, he throws it on a roll, and Keat could not pick that up quick enough.
Yeah, he got stuck with 2 guys on top of him. Keat came up, and he threw it below Keat, and Keat's reaction time's never going to get to that ball.
And Keat's in defense, he's coming to help him, and then he throws it so hot, there's nothing he could do. And that's sometimes that panic sets in. You're like, I got to get rid of it before they get the tie up, and you end up turning it over. So both teams trading turnovers there. It's 4 in the turnover department.
Yeah, Hurricane's doing a good job getting out and double teaming whoever's got the ball at around the 3-point line.
Little fadeaway by Gubler, no. And nice rebound by Tawaifa.
Yeah, Keat with some good defense there, was right in his face that whole way.
Inside to Jack. Open shot. Tried to pass across court. Skip, he thought he was fouled. It's just another turnover. Thunder having problems with that turnover bug right now. Stout drives in. Kick out, it's loose, and Openshaw takes it away, and I think Coach Allred's going to get a timeout. No, they don't. They say jump ball. Didn't get the timeout, but alternate possession, it will stay with D Hills.
Yeah, it looked like Openshaw was trying to get the timeout call there on top of the ball, but was also holding on to the ball at the same time. Couldn't quite get it done.
Tonight's game brought to you by Best Friends Animal Sanctuary. $10 adoptions. That's it. $10 you can take home your new best friend. Kanab, Utah. Just a quick, about 70-minute drive here from Hurricane, or 90 minutes from St. George. You can check out all the pets at bestfriends.org. 3-0 in and out, but a putback good. Asher Blair, another bucket for him. He's got 7 in the first quarter.
Great timing from him there. He came up, was in the air as the ball came to him, put it right back into the basket.
Openshaw looking for backdoor cut, nothing there. He almost traveled, but gets over to Chase. Hurricane has ratcheted up the defense here from the get-go, making things difficult to get into rhythm. Keat barely keeps it from a backcourt violation. They throw it high, and it's another steal by the Tigers. Oh, D Hills cannot take care of the basketball.
Yeah, they're struggling. That defensive intensity is there for Hurricane, and they're not handling it very well so far.
But just a 3-point game, 34 seconds in the first quarter. Shot by Barrett, no. Too strong, tried to use the bank. It wasn't open. And now Thunder can hold for one if they so choose. Chase, Openshaw, Keat, Tawaifa, and Arthur on the court right now for Coach Chris Allred. Those purple jerseys on the road tonight in the Tigers Den. Down to 10 now. They got to go. Keat looking for Openshaw. He turns, faces with 4. Off a curl, it's Arthur. Arthur all the way to the lane and finger rolling up and in. 13-11 at the end of the quarter. And Tyson Arthur has 6 points to pace the Thunder.
Yeah, great take right at the buzzer there. Got right through the lane and put it in for another 2 points.
First quarter in the books. Are you entertained? Arthur cutting it down to a 1-point Tiger lead on the Wilkinson scoreboard, 13-12 when we come back to Hurricane High.
Appliance for 2, AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Finley Subaru, House of John, Bucks Ace Hardware, and City of St. George Recreation.
Feeling fed here in the Tigers Den. Shout out to Andy. Andy came up. We were setting up for our broadcast and made Dusty, our producer's night. Brought him some nice nachos and a nice cold Mountain Dew. He brought a pulled pork sandwich for me in Boston up here. And, man, the hospitality ringing here at the Tigers Den. Good first quarter. Tigers lead by 1. Thunder with the basketball underway here in quarter number 2. Play-by-play brought to you by Roney's Mac Bar. When you're out shopping, take a break. Get over to Roney's over there next to Lululemon in the Red Cliffs Mall. Get your mac and cheese. You build it your way. And nearly another turnover, but just another jump ball. But alternate possession, it'll be back to Hurricane.
Yeah, they're getting Jack stuck up at around the 3-point line, and he's not having anywhere to go with that ball. They need to get him down the paint so he can put some footwork down and get some points in the paint.
Flynn Company's update. Corner Canyon playing in the overtime high school state, not a state championship, national championship against St. Francis, PA. It's 28-6. St. Francis is leading in the late third quarter, about 35 seconds left. And Corner Canyon just scored their first points of the night on a miscue on a punt that St. Francis turned over, and they covered it up in the end zone. So we had the CEO, Dan Porter, on the show this morning talking about this national championship game. He teamed up with Omaha Productions, Peyton and Eli Manning, and showcasing great high school football talent. This game is in Baltimore, so it's basically a home game for St. Francis. Most people have them the number 1 team in the country. Of course, Corner Canyon got Diesel Dart, Jackson's little brother, on this team. The Texas A&M commit, Helaman Kasuga, the quarterback for Eric Kerr, the head coach of Corner Canyon, the 3-time back-to-back 6A Utah State champs, but all St. Francis right now. Still a quarter of football left to play. 14-10. Who got that free throw, boss?
Kemp went with a putback, got fouled, and then missed one, made one there.
Yep.
He's now 1 for 4 from the line.
Yeah.
Which is about opposite of his 75% free throw percentage.
Yeah, really strange. You know he's going to get there often, though. He's so crafty getting to the line. You know that's going to even out the more attempts that he gets, but definitely a shaky start from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. But I love the way this kid plays the game. He plays so hard. And obviously a talented scorer and passer, but he does all the little things too. I mean, that's why you see, almost a 5x5 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, fills out every box on the stat sheet for sure.
5 steals a game, 5.2 to be exact, and I think he's already got 2 tonight on those double team traps out top. Free throw good by Tyson Arthur. I like what I see from Arthur. This is my first look at him. He didn't play any varsity last year. And he looks fearless out there. Looks really confident in his abilities.
Yeah, in the first half I saw, he was definitely a good player. You could see him on the court the whole game. But he was not playing with this much swagger, so it seems he's built some confidence over the preseason, getting into that starting lineup.
He has 8 of the 14 points for Desert Hills, and we are knotted up, haven't settled anything here. Early in the second quarter, 14-14 on the Wilkinson's scoreboard. Blair out top. He looks to the wing, gets it over to Stout. Link back to BK. Kemp back to Gubler. And now Blair. Little show, but no tell. Couldn't get the turnaround jumper off. Now Kemp will turn face up. Starts the dribble, gives it up. Blair now a little dipsy-do flip shot, and he left it short.
Some really good help defense there by the Thunder, blocking all the pass in the paint. The Tigers weren't able to get in any lanes to get a good basket.
Yeah, really 4 guards, and then you got the big guy in for Hurricane. Backdoor cut, and another steal. Here comes BK. Left hand takes the bump and the harm, and he got the and one opportunity. Brigham Kemp in transition. Defense leading to more offense.
Yeah, steal, fast transition, and a bucket. That's exactly what the Tigers play for. See if he can knock down the and one here.
He got the steal, too, because he's the one that poked it away.
Poked and recovered, yeah.
Yep, and then gets it right back. And he'll go to the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. The old-fashioned three-point play. Yes, sir. There's a free throw that looked really good as he drains it. And it's now 17-14 thanks to that and one for BK1. Brigham Kemp wearing number 1. Arthur drops it into open shot. They're doubling him immediately. He goes away from the double team, flips to the corner, set shooter in the corner, and that is Andrus, but he misfires. And a nice rebound by Barrett. Outlet to Kemp. Kemp stop and pop transition 3, not this time.
Yeah, that was some good transition offense there by the Tigers. Just missed that 3. Good D out on the Andrus in the corner there, though, too.
Yeah, good closeout. You're right, because he was pretty set, pretty open. Keat with it now on the wing. Terminates the dribble, gets it to Netta. Tawaifa. And Openshaw. Andrus was starting to cut, and Openshaw threw it right to the Tigers bench out of bounds. Another turnover that's starting to stack up on the Thunder, and that's why you had that as one of our City of St. George Rec Center keys to the game tonight.
Yeah, the Tigers doing a really good job getting in the passing lanes, and Openshaw's been struggling with it a little bit from the top of the three-point line when they bring him out. There's also a little rust, it seems like, from the Thunder on getting that ball moving around.
Clyde Barrett, the big man, showing you the footwork as he scores it down low. Tough shot, kind of fading away. Got it to go. Barrett's having a nice start to this contest. He's got 6 points in the ball game. Colton Andrus had it poked away. He retains it. Now goes to Openshaw. Openshaw almost changed the pivot foot, but no travel called. Over to Arthur. Arthur, he's attack mode and fouled. He will shoot 2.
Good take there, though. Arthur's keeping him in this game right now with his takes to the hoop. He's getting those buckets for him and getting to the free throw line.
19-14, but the Thunder can inch closer here with Arthur from the free throw line. He just made 2 on his last trip and is 2 for 2 on the night. And the third one of the night, that one back iron too strong, no good from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. Hey, just a reminder, coupon books are on sale. You get 11 car washes, inside, VIP, exterior, and interior. You choose which ones you want. They start as low as $77. for 11 car washes. Basically 11 for the price of 7. Now through Christmas, stock up for yourself, or they make a great stocking stuffer. And every time you use those coupon books, you get discounts at the pump at your 2 Fabulous Freddy's locations. Lincoln Stout lines up and drains a 3, and that's on fire. 3 for Stout. And I believe that is his first bucket of the game. It is.
And that was good from extra, too. And another turnover by the Thunder. Kemp with some defense in Tuifa's face right there. Knocks it out of bounds and gets the ball.
9 Thunder turnovers unofficially by our Scooter Coffee stat line.
I believe that's 8 turnovers for the Thunder so far.
Yep. Kemp drives, fouled. And I'm not sure if it was Netta or he got fouled from the backside by Keith.
I think they got Netta there coming back over the top trying to get the ball and just got him on the wrist. Yeah, now number 2, Netta there.
13 foul.
So to the line goes Kemp.
Living at the free throw line so far tonight for Kemp, getting those tough takes to the hoop. Misses another one.
Yeah, that's surprising. He was 2 for 5, and now he's 2 for 6 from the line. You mentioned it earlier. Came in 75% from the stripe. So he's kind of tucking the jersey in, resetting here. He's got 4 points. But only
feels like the missed free throws are kind of keeping the Thunder in this game a little bit. Hurricanes felt like they've dominated visually, but the game's still...
All right, that looked like a better stroke there from BK. And he'll get a quick breather here at the halfway point in the second quarter. Hurricane up 23-14 over Desert Hills in our Region 9 opener. Get you some Flynn Companies updates on that Cedar Crimson game as well as the Pineview Snow Canyon game. As soon as we get some stoppage time. This game is flowing really fast tonight, Boston.
Yeah, it's been moving. That first quarter was over in a zip, and we're already about halfway through the second.
Largest lead of the game right now for the Tigers. It's at 9. Thunder really needed a bucket. Who do you go to? Jack Openshaw. Drop step, spin move, and fouled. Couldn't get the shot to go with the left hand. You mentioned the footwork. Look at he turns, he faces up, he spins. I mean, he does have really good footwork in the block.
I've seen a few of his games, and I think that's the strongest part of it, is he's able to move around, keep that pivot, and get to the basket where he wants to.
Good looking shot, the release pure, and he knocks down the Fabulous Freddy's free throw.
Tuifa's also been getting guarded by Asher Blair, and he's been trying to post him up. I think if the Thunder can look to him and see if that can be a little bit of mismatch, get some offense going for him.
And second free throw, no good. So lead stays at 8. Openshaw's first point of the game as he goes 1 for 2 from the line. Coming up, we'll have the Great Harvest Bread Company halftime show. But still a lot of action here as Blair breaks down the defense, gets all the way to the rack and scores it on the right side with the right hand.
Yeah, there's an open lane right there. He saw it, took it, and got the easy lay-in.
He's got 9 points and a whistle and a foul defensively called down low on the Tigers.
Yeah. Tigers are getting pretty aggressive when Openshaw's got the ball. That was clearly a point of emphasis coming in. They're getting their hands on him, trying to get him to turn the ball over, put a little pressure on him.
Bradley Rose, who played a lot in the JV game, junior, gets the foul. Saw him play well in that JV game. Of course, his grandpa, legendary BYU coach Dave Rose. And his dad, Garrett, now the head girls coach here of Hurricane High. They played at Desert Hills last night. The Thunder got them in their region opener.
Brazel checks into the game for the Thunder, see if he can get a little spark for them going on offense. He had a pretty good game in the JV game earlier.
He plays about 12, 13 minutes a game of varsity, but just a sophomore. He's open and shoots the 3, but he missed it. And rebound to Barrett. Clyde Barrett gobbles up that defensive board.
Good open shot, just got bad bounce off the rim.
You got to come in shot ready, though. It was an open look. It wasn't a bad shot. And there's a 3 by Barrett, the 6'5" big man for the Tigers, showing you the range.
That's going to be a timeout from the Thunder there. Barrett from deep with a man in his face, just right over him, nothing but net.
Timeout's brought to you by Luke Union American Family Insurance. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. Tigers leading 28-15 on the Fan Sports Network.
Bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Game is brought to you by Honolulu Grill, Wilkinson's House of Lighting, Appliance Wholesalers Plus, Everbowl, and Best Friends Animal Sanctuary.
Hey, welcome back. We do have one score update into the first quarter. This game also streaming on the Fan Sports Network YouTube page as well as KSLSports.com. That is the Pineview Snow Canyon Region 9 opener. At the end of the first quarter, it was 12-11. Pineview led by 1. Of course, Pineview didn't get home until about 12:31 a.m. last night. They played down in Vegas at Bishop Gorman. Lost to Gorman by 23. Kind of started in a hole, but they are only up 1 against a feisty Snow Canyon team. Now we got a jump ball, and the Tigers defense fired up. They'll get it back on the alternate possession. And another turnover by Desert Hills, Boston.
Yeah, that was a really good job by Rose there, getting aggressive, getting his hands on the ball, avoiding the foul, and yeah, another turnover. They've been really getting in Openshaw's face.
They've thrown the kitchen sink at Jack Openshaw. They are double teaming him, and for good reason. Comes in averaging 16 and 7. Brazel flip shot up and under. Pretty move, and he got it with a little kiss off the window.
That was a nice little spin move, right hand touch. Got it to go. Big bucket for Desert Hills. Try to swing a little momentum in their direction.
But they can't for long because Lincoln Stout, a net's on fire 3 from long range.
Yeah, he had a little bit of room there, was set up, took the shot, and it hit the bottom.
Brazel again attacking hard. This one too strong. Rebound, and we've got a foul? What do we have here?
Couldn't tell what they called there. I think it's going to be Hurricanes ball.
They called it on Brazel or Arthur. It was on Tyson Arthur.
Arthur and Colin, I think, were both in there trying to get the rebound. They gave it to Arthur on the foul there, yeah.
Maybe a little contact there when he jumped in on that, but it looks like he's just trying to get a tie up there. They call a reach-in foul.
I think it's a good amount of aggression to see. They've been getting out-hustled so far in this game. See if they can turn that a little bit.
You're right. You got to match intensity with intensity sometimes. BK. Blair. Drop it down inside to Barrett. Barrett's hit a 3 and he's dunked. What can't he do? Oh, my goodness. Great footwork, but he missed the chip shot.
That was a beautiful little spin move. Had the bucket, just a little too much float on that.
He got so open with that move. I think he just didn't finish.
Yeah, he didn't know. It's almost like he was expecting a hit on his arm, so he gave it a little more, and then there was no hit.
31-17, Hurricane in control here, leading by 14. Just a minute 15 left before the half. Inside, Openshaw, kick out. First a foul. This is they double and reach in, and a foul on Clyde Barrett or Lincoln Stout. They're going to call it on Lincoln Stout on the reach-in.
Yeah, it looked like Stout came off Colton from 3 to try and put that double-team pressure on and got another foul on Openshaw.
Openshaw only point so far from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. And got the first. Nothing but net. Again, if you're listening on the radio, welcome. If you're leaving us, you're getting home for the night, and you're done with your errands or shopping or whatever you're doing on a Wednesday night, you want to watch this game, just log on youtube.com and search the Fan Sports Network. Go to our live videos, and you can find this one or Snow Canyon and Pineview tonight. We'll get you some updates of Timpview and Dixie as well as Cedar and Crimson here in just 55 seconds. We're almost to the half, and we'll have that inside the halftime show for you. Reverse land, BK too strong.
That would have been classy if he got that to go.
Here comes Andrus. Andrus, hard move, good finish, and the harm comes in the end. One opportunity for Colton Andrus, who says he can still beat Dad on one-on-one, but maybe not a game of horse. Jeff was a good player back in the day.
Tough bucket right there. Little momentum for Desert Hills going into the half. That was a big one.
Yeah, Andrus averaging in double figures, just over 10 points a game, and he gets the old-fashioned three-point play.
Nothing but the bottom from the free throw line. Good shot there.
He's got 5.
Looks like Andrus is currently. They're playing switch defense, it seems like, on camp. No one man's assignment today.
Yeah, well, you wondered who was going to guard him, and it's kind of been by committee, switching a lot of ball screens. Brazel's got to stay with them. And now timeout, Coach Stout with 20 seconds, 15 on the shot clock, and a 10-point lead. Timeout brought to you by Luke Udy. Luke, you know this guy. Get a free quote. See how much he can save you on your home, auto, or life insurance. Luke Udy. Udy & Associates, your local American Family Insurance agent. Want to stop on by the office? They're right there behind Wingers, right next to the sugar cookie store there. They got some good little cookies. If you want save some money so you can buy some cookies this holidays, go see Luke. Get a free quote. BK breaking down the defense to the right hand, missed it. Put back Clyde Barrett. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was great D by open shot there, moving down the lane with him, but left Barrett alone to get that rebound and the putback.
He's got 11. Shot at the horn, no. And it's a 12-point lead, 33-21. Tigers at home in the Tigers Den, up by 12 at the break. All right, we'll catch our breath. When we come back, Great Harvest Bread Company halftime show, scores from around the region, stats, and more. Again, at the break, Hurricane leading 33-21 over Desert Hills on the Wilkinson scoreboard.
Homemade ice cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts.
Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily.
Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go.
Handles, happiness served daily on River Road.
Hey, have you tried the St. George Stretch Lab? It'll help boost your athletic performance, help you feel less restricted in your movements, knock out those nagging aches and pains, and melt away your stress. Right now at the St. George Stretch Lab, get an intro stretch for just $39. That's $30 off. Mention keyword radio.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Asphalt. It's not something we often think about, but we all use it every single day. Holbrook Asphalt knows how vital good roads are for our communities. University research has shown Holbrook Asphalt's innovative HA5 product slows asphalt aging by an incredible 67%. This means your pavement assets last significantly longer and cost less to own. Holbrook Asphalt. World-class pavement preservation right here in southern Utah. Visit holbrookasphalt.com to discover more.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations. Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
Hey, it's Luke with Udy & Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udy & Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com. This holiday season, enjoy fresh, festive sushi from Kabuto's Sushi and Ramen Bar. Dine in or take out. Customizable rolls and appetizers made by expert chefs. Call 801-822-1752 and make your holiday feast unforgettable.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app. Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, fresh.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Tigers Den, Hurricane, Utah, Region 9 basketball in the opener between two teams. Excited to bring you the action here. This is the Great Harvest Bread Company halftime show. How about this? Gift boxes, gift baskets, gift certificates. All kinds of great gifts, great harvest. Boulevard Commons, St. George. Shop local. Go get some of that cinnamon burst bread for your neighbors and your friends and your family as a nice little gift for the holidays. And Devin Dixon, Boston Dixon, making his debut tonight, hanging out with me. Dusty Allen producing the game tonight. Ammon on the camera. We got the crew here at the Tigers Den, 33-21. Tigers with a 12-point lead, and you kind of probably feel a little bit fortunate if you're Coach Allred only to be down by 12 with as many turnovers as Hurricane forced on Desert Hills in that first half.
Yeah, Hurricane was playing way more aggressive, way more intensity from Hurricane there in the first half. Got a ton of turnovers. Didn't really capitalize on the free throw line. I think that's where you kind of feel fortunate if you're Allred. But Desert Hills is still in this game. If they can get Openshaw, who was really shut down in that first half going. They had double teams coming to help on him, and that was a big problem for Desert Hills.
Yeah, and a couple times he tried to dribble out of it. A couple times he tried to pass out of it. It was deflected. A couple times he tried to power through it, and he did get to the free throw line when he did that a couple of times, but he was only 2 for 4 from the free throw line. He's either got to keep attacking the basket, maybe pass a little bit quicker, or find somebody else that's open when they double him.
I mean, he's a good free throw shooter. I think the best look for him is to take it to the rack and get those foul calls. The pass is out. You just racking up the foul total, and it's not doing a lot for him.
And you kind of look down, and you're like, hey, we held Brigham Kemp, who averages 22 a game, to 5 points in the first half. But, man, Clyde Barrett put on a clinic. Hit a three, had a steal and a breakaway dunk, showed us some low-post moves, and has a game-high 11 points at the break to pace the Tigers.
Yeah, that might be an adjustment that Allred's looking to make there at halftime, is getting something out there on Barrett, because they did a good job of keeping Kemp to a moderate level of explosiveness. He did get to the rack a couple times and draw a couple fouls, but what killed him really was Barrett.
Look at the individual scoring stats brought to you by Scooter's Coffee. Tawaifa started hot, had a quick 4, but then didn't score in the entire second quarter. Andrus had 5, did have a nice and 1 there in that second quarter. Tyson Arthur kind of led the way, 8 points to pace the Thunder. Brazel did come in and have a nice bucket, score 2 points, and then Openshaw 2 of 4 from the free throw line for his 2 points, but only 21 points on the road. Tough to win a region game if you only get to 42. They're going to have to probably score 30 plus, maybe 35 plus in the second half if they want to win this game. You look at the scoring for the Tigers. Kemp, like I mentioned, with 5. Gubler had 2. 6 for Stout. 2 for Bradley Rose. 9 for Asher Blair. And a game-high 11 for Clyde Barrett, as we just mentioned. Those are your Scooter Coffee individual statistics. All right, going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get you Flynn Company scores from around the region. We'll check in on that high school national championship, Corner Canyon, plus maybe a couple scores from around the country. Here inside our Great Harvest Bread Company halftime show, Hurricane on top of Desert Hills at the break, 33-21.
2, 1, 0.
Welcome to House of Jump, where gravity meets excitement. Jump, dunk, and dodge your way into a world of laughter and adrenaline. Whether you're a high-flying pro or just looking to defy gravity, House of Jump is where the thrill begins. Elevate your fun, slam dunk like a champion, and dodge obstacles with style. House of Jump is where every moment is a soaring adventure. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to our house, the House of Jump, or purchase Jump Time online at houseofjump.com.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Did you know that St. George News has a new app? Download the St. George News app today and stay up to date on everything happening in Southern Utah. Get instant notifications on news, weather, sports, and more. Download the app today and get your local news now.
Looking for a great lunch and great value with endless options for everyone? Then hurry over to Mountain Mike's Pizza for our all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. Mountain Mike's Weekday Lunch Buffet. It's lunch and salad bar the way it ought to be.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the...
Well, Cheesesteak? Grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill. Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kalua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice. Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks Ace stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Welcome back to the Tigers Den, Hurricane, Utah. Devin Dixon, Boston Dixon, Dusty Allen, Ammon Johansson, the whole crew over here for our Boulevard home Region 9 opener. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, good performance defensively for the Tigers in that. What was the total turnovers, Boston, at the end of the day? Double-digit turnovers. Didn't Desert Hills end up with 10 turnovers out in the first half?
I'm getting to 9, and then I have the Tigers at 5.
Yeah.
Rough estimate.
And points off turnovers probably largely in favor. I bet of those 9-10 turnovers, they probably at least got 12 points.
Yeah, 100%. I think 3 of them were a part of Kemp's free throw line.
Yeah.
Points.
Yeah. And you know, if you're Coach Allred, you think, okay, we helped Brigham Kemp to 5, but it's other guys, Lincoln Stout, Asher Blair, and then Clyde Barrett that have done the heavy lifting as they're up 12, 33-21. Let's get you some Flynn Companies scores on your Region 9 scoreboard. Flynn Companies, your total building envelope. They've got you covered. Learn what they can do for you at flynncompanies.com. And how about halftime in a lower scoring game than this one? Pineview leads Snow Canyon 24-17. That game is also streaming on the Fan Sports Network YouTube page and KSLSports.com, just like this game here. Halftime. This is the number 1 team in the Des News all classifications poll. A lot of people think Timpview is the best team in the state of Utah, and they're looking like it right now. Dixie comes in number 1 in 4A in this week's rankings and number 11 in the state. And Timpview is up 38-19 right now on the Flyers. The Flyers haven't lost a game yet this year, but they're down by 19.
Yeah, Timpview's got to be one of the best teams in the state. So not a huge surprise there, but maybe a little underwhelming feeling for Dixie after being undefeated for your first 4 games.
I haven't seen Timpview live. I've just heard that they're the real deal this year. And I was kind of thinking if Dixie could keep it, 10-12 or under, going into that fourth quarter, it would be very respectable with a chance to win. Even if they kept it under 18-20, pretty good because Timpview is really, really good. A lot of people have them as the favorite to win the state title in their classification. The other score got a little later start. Last score we reported on Cedar and Crimson was 20-20 at the end of the first quarter. So that one a little bit higher scoring pace than the other 2 Region 9 games. Of course, Dixie playing out of region. We'll keep you up to date. Brought to you our Region 9 scoreboard by Flynn Companies throughout the second half as we get scores from Pineview Snow Canyon, Dixie and Timpview, or Crimson and Cedar. Here in this one, Boston, couple second half adjustments. I mean, the obvious, Desert Hills got to take better care of the basketball.
Yeah, I think on offense for Desert Hills, they need to move the ball around more. I think they keep getting stuck in one spot on offense, and it's allowing Hurricane to collapse and double team.
Asher Blair catch and shoot 3 right out of the start of the third quarter. He misfires. Here comes Andrus, and quickly a turnover. He tried to hit Openshaw on the high post. The pass to Barrett, running down the lane, laying up and in. Clyde Barrett's got 13. Another turnover, boss.
Quick turnover right at the start. Andrus trying to force it in there to Openshaw. They were right next to each other, and Barrett's just able to tap it out and take it.
Inside to Jack. J.O. doubled. That's been the theme. He passes down to Arthur. Arthur, turnaround jumper. Got it. Tyson Arthur. He's into double figures. He's got 10 on the night.
That's what Desert Hills has got to do, though. They've got to get out of those double teams and take advantage of what the matchups they've got, where it's going to be 4v3 or 3v2.
Yep, and Arthur did. Still had to hit that shot with a man in his face, and there's a fadeaway from 17 feet by Clyde Barrett. What can't this kid do?
He's making it from everywhere. He's had a hot start to the night and putting on a strong performance.
He's got a game-high 15. Pretty impressive. Barrett came in averaging, 12 and a half, already over that, and we still got the whole second half to go. Shot from outside, no good. Loose ball rebound going to be called on the Tigers, I believe.
Yeah, good box out there by Arthur, able to get down, get that ball, and try and get back up with it. I don't know if they're going to give it to him shooting or not. Looks like they've got it on the floor.
Yeah, he was asking for it. He thought he was going right back up with that. In the act of shooting, the officials said on the floor. So Andrus will trigger it in under the Thunder basket here with a fresh shot clock, 35 seconds there. A minute 24 into the third quarter here. It's 37-23. Lead is 14. Openshaw's first field goal. Ooh, what a nifty left-hander.
Nice little side step back towards the hoop, and he goes right up with it. And that's one of the keys for Desert Hills here is get Openshaw going in the paint, get some points on the board.
And as I look down to put the stats in the book,
quick missed shot there from, I believe it was Blair.
And Andrus came racing out of there, but now a turnover back the other way as that pass to Andrus in the corner was too tall.
Yeah, Desert Hills got to get their passes a little more under control. Really, most of the turnovers have come from just errant passes, trying to force it to a spot or moving it too quick.
Desert Hills got to be careful. They're going to have 20-plus turnovers at the end of this thing. BK all the way down the lane, off the window, and in it goes. Brigham Kemp, how about that?
Yeah, nice move right there, right down the lane, and get some points on the board from outside the free throw line.
He's got 7 now. Came in averaging 22. Going 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals a game. Openshaw, right-hand hook this time, left it short.
Yeah, they got him open. They got Barrett to come out on to Waifa out on top of the key, and then just a missed shot there.
Yeah, that was one of his better looks without a double team, but he couldn't knock it down. Now BK, fade away, baseline, high arcing, too strong. Offensive rebound, Barrett. Barrett flips it up, no good. Ball batted around, still in the air. Barrett comes out with it. Corner pocket, Blair, quick trigger, 3, and the net's on fire, 3 from Mr. Blair.
Desert Hills are going to be kicking themselves after that one. They had about 3 chances to rebound that ball and just did no intensity really to get down there and get after it.
Blair's got 12. Tigers lead is 17. 30-second timeout. We're back to this Tigers Den on the Fan Sports Network.
Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Hey, back here to the Tigers Den. They only gave us a 30 there, so we're right back to the action here. Pretty good pocket of Hurricane students. Cheerleaders trying to fire them up here in the second half.
Yeah, they rolled in a little slowly, but that student section's built up through the first quarter, and they've made a little noise here for their team.
Yeah, and they played well. 42-25 with 5:09 left to go in the third quarter. Appreciate Dealer Collision Center, from minor collision repairs to major accident repairs. Your choice for your automotive repairs in Southern Utah is Dealer Collision Center, proud sponsor of sports here on the Fan Sports Network. Chase tries to dump it in, and it's knocked out of bounds by BK.
Yeah, Kemp was ready for that, had his hand in there, poked it right out of bounds, but they got to be careful when they're throwing to whoever he's guarding because he's looking for that ball.
BK, I don't know if he'll go D1 right out of high school or if he'll try to go to the junior college route, but he is certainly a next-level player. Could be a really crafty point guard at the next level with his speed and shooting. And there is a beautiful shot And
yeah, it was a good take to the lane there.
And answering at the other end was Barrett. So the action picking up at both ends, boss.
Yeah, the offenses are definitely off to a hotter start this half than they were in the first half. Feeling a little bit more comfortable out there scoring.
So Barrett got the bucket. Prior to that, it was Tawaifa, and now Tawaifa again. So he's got 8 points and back-to-back buckets offensively for Netta.
Yeah, two good lay-ins right around the lane, getting the offense going a little bit for Desert Hills. Now they got to step it up here on D.
Lead is still 15, 44-29. BK down the lane, blocked by Netta. Huge block. The problem with the block, as exciting as it is, it goes out of bounds and Hurricane still keeps the possession.
Yeah,
but some style points.
Some style points. He got right on the ball there. Maybe give a little fear to Kemp to try and get him out of taking it to him on the rack.
I think Kemp wanted the foul there, but didn't get it. Quick release, Lincoln Stout. Oh, that is pretty.
That was nice. Catch, release, right through the bottom.
He's got 8. And that's this thing that, I thought would happen is who do you try to stop? You can't put all your eggs in one basket because this whole Tiger starting 5 can score the ball.
Yeah, it seems like Desert Hills has really put a focus on stopping Kemp, and because of that, everybody else is taking advantage.
Kemp leaves it. Blair steps into a 3. No, put back. Lincoln Stout. Yes, sir. All of a sudden, Link has 10 on the night, and he is the third Tiger into double figures.
Yeah, turnover turned into an offensive rebound. Hurricane doubles up on taking advantage of some mistakes by Desert Hills there.
Lead is 19, largest lead of the night. 3 by Netta. No, put back. That won't go by Arthur. And here come the Tigers. Stout will slow it down. Over to Barrett. Barrett, nice up and under. Take a little bump. Missed it. Kemp, put back. Yep. Brigham Kemp, just the energizer, buddy. He's everywhere.
He is everywhere. Desert Hills lets that go thing, and it's going to go out of bounds. Kemp chases it down. Easy bucket.
And like I just said, 3 Tigers in double figures. Not one of them is Brigham Kemp, but he does have 9 now, so he would be the 4th on his next point to get into double figures. Netta Tawaifa down low. He's starting to come alive, and the Thunder need his scoring. That's 6 out of the last 8 points for Netta.
Yeah, turn it up a little bit. Needs to get that offensive juice going. They got to step it up on the defensive end if they want to get back up in this game.
50-31. Lead is still at 19, and you need to really close this last 2.5 out, and that's not going to work as Clyde Barrett scores it right over Jack Openshaw. Coach Adam Stout wants a timeout to make some substitutions, get a quick breather. And my, oh my, Barrett, again, came in averaging 10 a night. 12.5, 5 rebounds, 2.2 steals a game. Pretty solid stat line, but he is having an offensive explosion tonight. He's got 19 points a game high.
Yeah, outperforming that average stat line big time here in the first region game, kind of putting his name on the map for the region.
All right, timeout on the floor, brought to you by Luke Udy at American Family Insurance. Wanted to see if we had any score updates. Crimson now has went to the half. This is a Flynn Companies update. And Crimson leads Cedar 42-33 up at the Nest. It's always tough. The band's loud. They love the Reds basketball, but I wouldn't say a too comfortable lead, but a 9-point advantage at the break.
Yeah, they're tuning out that band and putting on an offensive performance up there, it sounds like.
I love that band. I love a good pep band. It makes that high school environment just resonate.
Oh, and the size of that gym, the noise is loud in there.
Yeah, no, good call. Yeah, it's always tough to go up to Cedar and get a win. Back to live action. Thunder trailing right now by 19 with possession. Netta Tawaifa with it right now. He's had the hot hand here in the third quarter for the Thunder. He's got 6 of their 10 points in the quarter. Brazel is in, trying to find a spark, maybe with Brazel off the bench. Just a sophomore, knifing down the lane. He's tripped up and fouled. And they're going to call it on Brigham Kemp or Lincoln Stout or who? Oh, I was wrong on both of them. It's on Bradley Rose. They charge it on Rose, who had just checked into the game, the junior.
Yeah, Desert Hills has taken open shot out during that timeout. Looks like they're going to see if they can go a little small ball, get a few buckets.
Ooh. And Blair goes up to block his shot. Keith pump fakes, and Blair goes over Keith's head and lands awkwardly on the shoulder, it looked like. Do we have another look at that, Dusty? That's scary when you're exposed like that and you can't control the landing zone. We'll go back to it and see if we can catch what happened here. Watch him go up and then barely broke his fall with his hands.
Yeah, he was able to get his hands down as we get a nice bucket from Brazel, taking it to the lane. That's a couple good lay-ins by him, trying to give a little spark as a sophomore on the team.
Yeah, Brazel's got 2 buckets, 4 points. They try to drop it in and a turnover.
Hey, there's a steal for the Thunder, trying to get it going back the other way with some up-tempo.
Keat gets it over to Andrus, and he is fouled. And Colton Andrus to the line for a couple free throws.
Little theatrics on that take, bringing it under and up, and he gets the foul and go to the line.
Glad you're with us here. This is the Boulevard Home Game of the Week. It's the Region 9 opener from the Tigers Den. 52-33, Tigers with the lead.
I think there might have just been some sort of call on the Hurricane Tigers coach. They've called a technical, it looks like. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I just looked down. Ref gave up the T sign, and the refs
Must have maybe said something. Wasn't happy about something.
Andrus did get that first one to go, though.
Yeah. So technical has been issued on the Tigers bench. So that'll be another free throw and for Andrus, plus 2 more, and then possession.
That's kind of what Desert Hills needed to try and get back into this game.
Yeah. Look at that. Tigers still with a comfortable lead, 52-34.
Didn't look like there was too much going on down on the bench. I wonder if coach just said something a little snappy, or one of the players, or what.
Not sure. We got our headsets on up top above the midcourt stripe here on the track level at the Tigers Den at Hurricane High. So now Brazel to the free throw line. First free throw good. He's got a good stroke for the sophomore.
He is a beautiful stroke. He shoots 83%, highest on the team from the line. So they've got him taking the technical free throws.
First one up and in. One more from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line, and he missed that one. So he gets 1 of 2. Now Andrus will go back and finish his free throws as he was fouled going up to try to score before the technical foul, and Andrus gets the friendly bounce. So they
3-point play pretty much there off the turnover and the technical.
Andrus made both, and Brazel goes 1 for 2. And now you get the ball, so it's a 3-point play plus if you can score a triple here. It could be, 6 points on this entire offensive possession.
And with no time taken off the clock, right? The clock stops, they get those free throws, gives them a little more time to work with to make up this deficit.
Still a comfortable lead for the Tigers. They go inside to Arthur, flip it up and in. Tyson Arthur, another beautiful feed.
Nice cut by Arthur, and then a nice pass by Brazel. Kind of gave him the pump and then looked over and gave him the pass.
Stout to the middle. Kick to the corner. Kemp for 3. Got the friendly bounce. A Nets on Fire 3 for Brigham Kemp. And he's now got 12 on the night.
A little shooter's touch there. Gets it to go.
Arthur will line up a 3,
right,
and that goes another Nets on Fire 3 by Tyson Arthur. I'm really impressed with this kid's game.
Oh, he's played great tonight. Made a lot of his shots. Been great in the paint.
And we got a foul.
Little extension by Arthur, I think, on that pick set by Kemp. Trying to get him out of the way and keep in front of his guy he's guarding.
Arthur has not backed down to the physicality of this game. It's only his 2nd foul. Inside, Barrett, guarded by Keat, and 1 opportunity, as that's a little bit of a mismatch there. Keat only goes about 6'1", and Barrett goes 6'5". And Keat's doing what he can there, but a nice drop step.
Just a tiny bit of reach over, catches him on the arm, and they give him the and 1.
And Barrett, career night continues for him, but he can't hit the free throw. But the offensive rebound knocked around, and last touch, they say, by Desert Hills, so Tigers will keep possession.
Yeah, they gotta get better on the boards here if they want to get back in this game. Hurricanes got about 4 or 5 offensive boards here in this 3rd quarter.
Kemp through the legs, jump shot, nothing but the bottom for BK. He's got 14. Barrett's got 21, and
11.
Bradley Rose just went down. Bradley Rose just went down, and we got an injury timeout. Did he roll his ankle?
I just heard a parent shout that he got shoved from behind. I didn't see any Desert Hills defenders back there with him.
I did not see what happened.
It does look like it's
left ankle.
Yeah, his left leg, either ankle, maybe knee. Was not putting any pressure on it, got helped off.
Right to the training staff. It kind of happened right in front of the Tiger bench, and we play on. We resume play. We'll check on Bradley Rose. Hope he's okay. Inside, now to the corner, hard drive, lost the handle. Here comes Gubler. Gubler ahead to Kemp. Kemp up in, couldn't get it to roll. Toilet Bull's out. Rebound, Andrus. Here comes Colton. All the way down the lane, left-hand finger roll, got it off the window. Colton Andrus.
A little bit of touch on that lane right there, moving with all the momentum, gets it to go. Very nice up and in off the turnover, or off the rebound there by Andrus.
We've played 3 of the Region 9 opener presented by the Boulevard here on the Fan Sports Network. After 3 quarters, Tigers lead 59-43. When we come back, put 4 fingers in the air here on The Fan.
Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
To us, pizza the way it ought to be isn't just our slogan. It's our promise and our passion to give you the best dining experience and the best tasting pizza you expect. For over 40 years, we've been making pizza the way it ought to be. Handmade with the freshest and finest ingredients. Our dough is made fresh daily, and we use 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese and toppings to the edge. There's pizza, and then there's Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Is brought to you by Dealer Collision, Coral Canyon Golf Course, Udi and Associates, Fabulous Freddy's, Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, and Great Harvest Bread Company.
Back here to start the 4th quarter. High school basketball tonight brought to you by Jimmy John's. Don't forget to, if you're out watching local games, adventure sports, football, basketball, wrestling, cross country, golf, it doesn't matter what sport, and you capture a highlight on video, submit it at thefansportsnetwork.com. If we choose your video for the Jimmy John's Highlight of the Week, we'll give you a $100 gift card to Jimmy John's. And right to work, Netta Tawaifa goes right down the lane, backs down, and scores it off the window.
Nice turn off the left hand there. He is left-handed, so some Hurricanes got to remember to pay attention. And then Andrus with the steal, taking it down. He's got a man beat, lays it. No good, but he gets the foul. He'll be shooting 2.
Man, that happened so quick. I'm trying to put stats in. Thank you, Boston. You got a highlight? No.
The Tigers' first team foul.
To the line. We think we've got that replay on maybe what happened to Bradley Rose. Dusty telling me we have that replay. Here, take a look. Holbrook Asphalt replay. Watch Rose at the end of this play. He goes in there, and he just gets clipped up. And just looked like he rolled that left angle. Stepped on another foot almost, what it looked like live. Have to slow it down to see exactly what happened. Now, Carter Wardle's got iced, and he hasn't played in this game. I'm guessing he got nicked up in the JV game earlier tonight. He's in uniform, but he hasn't played tonight. So they're going to Parker Hurst right now. And they've got a couple injured Tigers out. Inside BK, no. But the rebound grabbed by Gubler, and then Gubler is fouled on a reach-in.
Another offensive board for the Tigers there. Looked like Deseril's had that one, takes a big bounce, and it goes right to Gubler.
Did Andrus get both free throws, boss?
He made the first one for sure. I did not see the second one. We were looking at that replay.
I think he did because it was 43 at the end of the quarter, and then Tawaifa made the bucket, so now 47. So he made them both.
Knocked them both down.
I was checking on that replay. Brigham Kemp spin move and another whistle and a foul on the shot. So Kemp will head to the free throw line.
Yeah, they got Andrus there reaching over. Must have caught a little bit of his hand. He did get some of the ball, but not all of it.
Tonight's game brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Mountain Mike's out here in Hurricane looking for local legends and recognizing them as our Mountain Mover of the Week. And this week we're going to recognize Dixie Flyer Colin Simmons. Leader, captain, voted by his peers over at Dixie High, averaging 20 points a game. Last report, they were down 19 at the half to Tempe. We'll have to check on that score. But stop by this holiday season, get you a mountain-sized pizza at Mountain Mike's. You're going to love it.
Kemp knocks both those down, and Andrus gets the ball, taking it up the court here.
And all of a sudden, BK's starting to score, Boston. He only had 5 in the first half, and now he's got another steal, but he steps out of bounds. Kemp, though, has 11 in the second half, and 16 on the night. So he's closing on a season average of 22 a game.
Yeah, it looks like Desert Hills maybe adjusted a little bit to try and stop Barrett a little bit, and now it's giving Kemp more opportunities to do what he's been doing all year.
Yeah, he's just hard to slow down for 4 quarters. He's a talented player. There's been some good ones that have come through Hurricane High School over the years. Some really fun players. And what's the stoppage now? I was about to go trip down memory lane and start talking about the baby-faced assassin, graduated 2 years ago. You can go back to Jackson Last, who had a great career and just ended up his career last year at Chaminade. Of course, the state championship team back with the Twin Towers, Boston Gubler and company. A lot of fun memories. Hurricane basketball, and with that run of the semis, they have state championship on their mind. Tawaifa inside, showing you some finesse as he scores at home.
He's been strong in the paint coming out this second half, trying to put this offense on his back a little bit and get these Thunder going.
Yeah, he's got 14 tonight. Barrett spin one way, back the other way, scored up and in. He's got 23, a game high.
Beautiful spin move right there with Tawaifa right in his face, and he gets it to go.
Andrus out top, 6:22 to go. Tigers lead by 14, and he misfires. And here comes Blair. Stop, pop, 3, too strong. Offensive rebound, Barrett. Barrett goes up, blocked by Tawaifa. And they call a foul. The fouls are starting to stack up on the Thunder a little bit.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit more aggressive down there on the shots, and they're getting called for those fouls.
That replay, that looked like
I think they had
maybe
one guy getting the ball cleanly, and then another one.
Take a look
maybe
again
on his arm.
At the offensive rebound, nice move by Barrett. Yeah, I think Brazel might have got the foul. The block up top by Tawaifa looked pretty good to me.
Yeah, I think he got cleanly on the ball, and Brazel gave him a little love from behind.
But they called it on Tawaifa, which I think was maybe just a mistake. I'm not sure. Anyway, here comes BK. Up by 15. BK, baseline drive, scored up and in. Right hand, right side.
Able to just kind of box Brazel out and take advantage of the space right beneath the hoop and got it up and in for 2.
18 now tonight, with 13 coming in half number 2 for Brigham Kemp. And inside back out, corner pocket 3, Tyson Arthur, who's had a nice night shooting the basketball, can't find the range on that one. And now the Tigers will slow it down just a little bit. Blair into the front court.
Yeah, the Tigers have slowed their pace a little bit, trying to work this clock with the big lead and see if they can finish off and get this first home region win.
Stout was in triple threat, but now he puts it on the bounce. Over to Blair. Blow by, finger roll, no, but a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, he took that and was a little off balance. The Thunder almost needed to just let him take it, and I think he would have maybe misfired there, but another foul on the Thunder down in the paint.
The thing about this offense, Coach Stout is running with these guards in this fast-flowing offense. You have them capable of hitting the threes, so you have to extend out. But these guards are so quick. Blair is quick, Gubler is quick, Stout's quick, and of course Brigham Kemp can fly. So it's very difficult team to guard for a full 32 minutes.
Well, Barrett's been pretty quick with all his fancy footwork down low as well.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason he's leading in scoring, and another one goes in for Blair there.
I agree. 14 now for Asher Blair. 68 on the scoreboard, and we still have 5:05 to go, and the lead is back to 19 again. Inside. Nice, no look to the corner. Keat with a good look at a 3. Nothing but the bottom.
There's a little heat check for Keat again. Carrying over from the JV game. That's 3 for 3 from the last 3 shots I've seen from him.
Keat's first points in the varsity game, but that was a beautiful pass, and you got, of course, get that 3 to fall from the corner pocket, and he got nothing but the bottom. Didn't even touch the rim, nothing but net. And a little life now for the Thunder, 68-52. But Brigham Kemp putting this team on his back in half number 2. Little fade away from 14 feet out. He's got 20.
Yeah, anytime the Thunder gets some offense going, Hurricanes able to fire right back at him. And the defense for the Thunder needs to step it up here if they want any chance in this.
Andrus Good little footwork and left-hand finger roll.
Nice spin move.
Woo, that was pretty.
Beautiful. Got in, got the open lane. Easy bucket there. This small ball, Thunder's been playing without open shot here in the second half, is helping them a little bit, but Kemp bangs another turnaround jumper, and that's 2 more for Kemp in the second half.
22 now for BK. Wow, he is right at his season average after being held to 5 in the first half. He has certainly come alive, and now a travel call on Desert Hills. They've done better in the second half and limiting the turnovers, but that one a costly one with under 4 minutes to play and down 72-54 on the Wilkinson scoreboard.
Yeah, really since about halfway through the second, the turnovers have been limited, but what's been the biggest problem is the offensive rebounds. Hurricanes really got to work on the boards in the second half.
23 for Barrett, 22 for Kemp. 45 of the 72 from those two. And a Barry on a pass from Kemp, breaks away and lays it up and home.
Yeah, Andrus gets some good D down there on Barrett, gets the turnover, goes down, tries to force it to open shot, and guess who? Kemp's right there for another takeaway.
Season high for Barrett, 25 points. I think it's a career high, too. And Brazel on the other end. Driving in, give him a little space, he'll flip it up. Wow. Nice shot by Brazel, wow.
Off balance, falling to the floor, just floats it up there right to the bottom. Great shot there by Brazel.
He's got 7, and we got a timeout on the floor. Full timeout brought to you by Luke Union American Family Insurance. On the scoreboard, Tigers in control over Desert Hills, 74-56, live on the Fan Sports Network.
Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
As a local business owner, it's important to get the word out about your business. More people equals more revenue for you. Get your business in front of over 160,000 people in southern Utah each week with St. George News. Contact St. George News today.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Game is brought to you by Back 9 Golf, Ronnie's Back Bar, Scooters Coffee, Red Rock Real Estate, and Holbrook Asphalt.
Back in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth, Devin Boston hanging out with you on a Wednesday night. Nowhere we would rather be than here in the Tigers Den. Very impressive performance. Tigers trying to close it out here with under 3 minutes to go and a cozy 74-56 lead and possession here out of the timeout. Brigham Kemp got 22 tonight. 17 coming in half number 2. But Barrett, a game-high 25. They're working a little pick-and-roll two-man game out top. BK all the way down, wraparound pass, stolen away. Stolen away, clock was winding down. Anderson transition, cross over to the middle of the floor. Right-handed, lay it from the left side. Andrus, tough move and got it.
Beautiful lay-in right there. Went to the left side of the rim and then looked back with the right hand and got it to go.
He's got 15 points in the contest, 74-58, still a 16-point lead. Hurricane wants to use a little clock and milk this one into the win column. Blair out top, guarded by Brazel. Now Blair will attack. Double team comes, kicks it out to BK. Knifing down the lane, bounce to the corner. Gubler, attack mode, lay in. No, hung on the rim and falls off, no good.
Little unlucky on that lay in there for Gubler, but Desert Hills is playing hard out to the 3 and giving open lanes for those drives to the basket.
Desert Hills is fighting though. Tawaifas had a nice night, and and one there. Took the little bump, scored it, and he will head to the free throw line.
Yeah, coming out that timeout, they definitely picked up the intensity a little bit there on defense. They're getting out on everybody. Openshaw was able to get a tip in that turnover a second ago.
Tawaifa came in averaging 8 a night. He's got 16, missed the free throw, put back by Openshaw, no. And oh man, Andrus falls down and they call the travel.
That's unfortunate there. Openshaw gets the rebound, puts it back. misses. Andrus goes up, gets it at the high point, and then falls over, gets a travel called on him.
Tonight's game brought to you by Handles, homemade ice cream, brand new location in the river crossing with indoor and outdoor seating. Go get a scoop or two this holiday season. Holiday flavors are at Handles, my favorite ice cream spot in the country, let alone St. George. And the Tigers have had the handles on this one. They have pretty much led since the get-go. 74-60. It's been about 14-18 most of the second half.
Yeah, Tigers got out to a Kemp with another nice lay-in going down the lane. But yeah, Tigers got out to a little bit of a lead here at the start of the second half with some offensive rebounds, and they just have maintained throughout the rest of the second half.
Kemp's now got 24 and an offensive foul called. Looked like Kemp took it on a pick there. It was a screen attempt by Jack Openshaw. He gets hit with that personal foul. That is only, I think, his second. He's not in any kind of foul trouble. Only a minute to go and a 16-point advantage. And the Tigers are going on to win this Region 9 opener. And they will improve to 1-0 in region and 5-2 overall. Be really interesting to see if they get ranked yet. They have not been ranked yet in the Des News 4A top 5. Dixie is 1. Pineview's in the top 5. You got teams like Juan Diego in the top 5 as well as Ridgeline, but not Hurricane. And I think this is a team that's going to be ranked most of the year. They're good.
I think the complete performance with Barrett and Blair helping Kemp out tonight should definitely give them a chance to get ranked.
Yeah.
They've been playing a complete team game tonight.
BK's got 24. Blair's got 14, Barrett 25, and Stout has 10. So you got 4 guys in double figures. That's tough to guard.
Yeah, you double team one guy, he gets a little bit of attention, you got another guy open, and he's going to make you pay. That's how you win some games.
Coach Adam Stout, I sensed a really nice, I know the semifinal loss stung, and they had the lead late, and they lost to the eventual state champs, but this team's got a lot of that core back, and they seem very confident on their abilities. The one concern a lot of people had was they don't really have a true big man. They don't have that 6'7", 6'8" center. Barrett plays that 5 spot, but he almost plays like a 3. We've seen him hit a 3. I mean, he is 6'5", but he is their tallest player on the team, but they're so quick that they make up for what they don't have in size with speed.
Yeah, they get you running and playing their game, and that puts them in a big advantage. Moving quick, getting in and out of the paint, open threes, line it up.
Kemp splits the free throws, didn't he? He missed the first, got the second. So Kemp now with 25, Barrett with 25. So 50 of the 77 coming from that duo tonight. Tawaifa to the line. He was fouled. Shot wouldn't fall. It's a 17-point lead and only 27 seconds left. Coming up, we're going to get Boston the honors of our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game. We'll also name our Findlay Subaru Star of the Game and our Jersey Mike Sub of the Game. All the awards, stats, and scores from the other games coming up in the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame show. Just 27 seconds left to go.
First free throw goes in there.
And Tawaifa's got, 14, 17 as he splits the free throws from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. And it was out of bounds, last touch by Asher Blair. It'll be back to Desert Hills, but kind of a moot point.
Yeah. I think if you want to get into some comparisons a little bit, you could almost, a little bit of a stretch, but Hurricanes almost kind of like some Indiana, new coach to a team that's struggled in the past in the region. They make a big run, don't quite get there. Now they're coming back and looking even stronger the next year. See if they can get all the way to the championship this year, and this is a great start.
In Region 9, the season will test you and prepare you for the state championship. A lot of parity in 4A this year. I feel like it's really wide open, and this Tiger team will certainly be a factor. I couldn't agree with you more, and that'll do it. 77-61, the final in this one tonight. 16-point win to open region play for the Hurricane Tigers, and what a performance by Clyde Barrett and Brigham Kemp in this one, combining for 50 points in the victory. All right, Just a quick 60-second timeout. Don't go away. We'll get you some highlights, we'll get you all the stats, and we'll get you some final scores from around the region here. Again, the final on the Wilkinson scoreboard. Tigers win it 77-61 over the Thunder.
Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Asphalt, we don't often think about it, but we use it every single day. Holbrook Asphalt's innovative HA5 product slows asphalt aging by 67%, making roads last longer and cost less to own. Visit holbrookasphalt.com to discover more.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Scooters Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee, anytime is a good time to sip and smile. Scooters Coffee, open 7 days a week.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We're cleaning it up for you, just like Dr. Cody at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry has your kids covered. Your new patient special, just $99. The exam, the x-rays, and the teeth cleaning. See why so many choose Johnson Pediatric Dentistry for the kids' dental needs. 2 Southern Utah locations and a 3rd location over there near the airport opening really, really soon. A 16-point victory for Hurricane in Boston. Just thoughts on this Tiger team at home. They're going to be tough to beat anywhere, let alone the Tigers' den.
I mean, coming into this game, you're thinking Kemp is going to be the star of the show, right? And Desert Hills was able to kind of slow him down the first half, but the rest of the team just played lights out. And if you've got 4 guys that are able to score double digits, you're going to be a tough team to beat at any point in the season.
And that was without a really deep bench because we saw Bradley Rose go down with a lower leg injury. Hope he's okay. Also, Carter Wardle, him and Rose were both great receivers this year and DBs for the Hurricane football team. He went down, I think, in the JV game. He had ice on his leg all night long on the bench in uniform. So they are down a couple of guys on the bench. They really had about a 6-man rotation tonight, but they score 77 points. And, of course, when you get 50 between Brigham Kemp and Clyde Barrett, that helps a lot. I mean, you might not get 2 guys on the same team to go over 25 the rest of the region season because these teams know each other so well. That was an impressive performance tonight.
Yeah, Barrett really put himself on the scouting report, I think, for teams coming up in region because they were able to slow Kemp down a little bit, and he just burst.
Let's look at the scoring again. Stats brought to you by Scooters Coffee. First for Desert Hills as they lose by 16. 3 for Keat, 17 Tawaifa had. Colton Anderson up with 15. So did Tyson Arthur. I like the way Arthur, Andrus, and Tawaifa played tonight. It just wasn't enough. Razzle chipped in 7, but Openshot just held to 4. They did a really good job double-teaming him and making things difficult on him all night long. And that's a testament to how good a player he is, but they definitely frustrated Jack a little bit tonight.
Yeah, limiting him, making him turn the ball over, really turned the tide of this game in their favor. He was struggling to find the open man with the double team on him, and he wasn't able to get a lot of shots to go. He had some good moves, but missed a few lay-ins and just really couldn't get any momentum going tonight.
Let's take a look at some of the scoring Scooters Coffee stats. 25 for Kemp, 25 for Bear. That's my unofficial stats. 14 for Blair, 10 for Lincoln Stout, 2 for Gubler, and 2 for Bradley Rose. So 6 different Tigers score, but of course 2 guys doing the heavy lifting. Your Findlay Subaru star of the game, as you see Clyde Barrett hit the 3. Is it Barrett or is it Kemp tonight, boss? Or do you go co-MVPs? They both had exact amount of points.
I think you got to lean Barrett. I think Kemp's he's an outstanding player. I bet he gets some later this season. I think you lean Barrett here. He was the one making the plays at the start of the game, gave him the lead, had that dunk to capitalize on a turnover, and just really was a star tonight.
Great on the glass. There's a putback by Clyde Barrett. And as you see for our streaming audience, but man, BK is so crafty. Got a lot of his buckets in the lane, but had that shooter's touch on some of the corner ones. Blair, just a dagger shooter tonight. Just a total team win for Coach Stout and the Hurricane Tigers. They got to be pretty excited about the start to region play. Always important to get off to a good start in Region 9 basketball, especially these couple games before Christmas. That kind of makes the holidays a little more merry and bright.
Yeah.
And you got it's always nice if you're the top 1 or 2 or 3 teams in the region standings going into the new year with the meat of that schedule still to come.
Yeah, you got a little confidence, a little swagger going into almost what's a bye week for the region, and just makes you feel better, gives you just a jump start on the season.
All right, so our Findlay superstar of the game, Clyde Barrett. How about our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game? Is there anything that comes to mind?
I think the biggest play of the game was that dunk early in the first half by Barrett. Got the turnover, solo, went down, jammed it.
Yeah, he kind of set the tone, didn't he?
Yeah, 100%.
I agree. You know, when you get the steal and you're 6'5" and you're breaking away and nobody's around you, it's showtime, baby. And he did that one-hand tomahawk. All right, your Jersey Mike sub of the game tonight. I really think you got to go with Brazel for Desert Hills. 7 points off the bench, gave you a little spark, kind of helping the other guys in the scoring department, gives you some rebounds, a little size. He's 6'1", 6'2". He's only a sophomore. I like what he brought off the bench tonight.
Yeah, that's got to feel like a bright spot for Desert Hills tonight, being a young guy coming in, getting some varsity minutes, and really making it worth something to him. He got a couple nice, tough lay-ins and really performed well overall.
And Keat just hit a corner 3. He came off the bench tonight. Rose and really the only guy to score off the bench for Hurricane tonight. So kind of between Keat and Brazel, because you had the starters Tawaifa and Andrus and Arthur scoring. What did they score? 52 of the Desert Hills 61. Just not only 10 points off the bench tonight, and Brazel had 7 of them. So I think he is definitely your Jersey. I agree, Jersey Mike sub of the game. Here inside our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame show, 77-61. Tigers get the win. We do have some other scores to pass along, brought to you by Flynn Companies. Crimson got the job done, and they're starting the 4th. And I don't think it's quite final, but Crimson up 11 in the 4th quarter. Last report, Mikhail Lindquist 11, 8, and 7. So he's filling up the stat sheet, kind of like a Brigham Kemp and a Clyde Barrett did here in the Tigers win tonight. Also, it's a final. Panthers by 15 over Snow Canyon over in the pit, 55-40, the final in that other Region 9 game. And then outer region tonight, the number 1 team in the entire state, Timpview, 67-51 over Dixie. If you just look at the Des News top 20 rankings, it was 1 versus 11. So Dixie, their first loss of this season, they fall by 16 in that game. But I thought if they could keep it, 15-20, that's very respectable against a team that's loaded like Timpview.
Well, and it seems like they fought back there in that second half, able to keep the loss respectable there against the number 1 team in the state.
Yeah. So 4 Tigers in double figures tonight. Tigers get a win. Panthers get a win over Snow Canyon. And looks like Crimson is leading right now, but I don't think that's quite a final. But last score to report, that game started a little later than the other games. And, of course, we'll keep you posted. We'll get that report, and we'll have a recap for you tomorrow morning on the drive from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. on the Fan Sports Network. One other score, Lady Thunder beat Canyon View tonight, the Falcons, 53-33. So that's not a region game anymore, of course, with Canyon View dropping down to 3A a couple of years ago. So those are some scores brought to you by Flynn Companies to put a bow on the night. For Dusty Allen, for Ammon Johansson, and for Boston Dixon, I'm Devin Dixon saying thank you so much for hanging out with us, hanging out in the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame show. This has been the Boulevard Home Game of the Week. Boston, final thoughts? Fun to have you in the broadcast booth tonight, buddy.
Yeah, it was fun. Hurricane put on a performance, I think, kind of put everybody in the region on notice that they're back and to be reckoned with.
Yeah. 25 for Brigham Kemp, 25 for Clyde Barrett, and they win by 16. All right, quick timeout, and then we'll get you back to regular Fan Sports Network programming on the radio side, and we say goodnight to our streaming audience as well. 77-61, Tigers start region play with a big home win tonight. Thanks for watching and listening, everybody.
What you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all